Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 3 of the Norwich Save. You catch me in the garage where it is, to use a Norfolk phrase, bloomin' cold, to the point where actually I've brought out my big coat. Everybody's got one, haven't they? Bring it out for winter, for snow, and it's reached that point. But we're hoping to get warmed up by the football, particularly the first league game against Huddersfield Town. It was the first league game in Norwich's real season as well, which they managed to win 1-0, so I'm hoping to do either as well or better. And it's coming right up. There's little to catch you up on before we get straight into the match. Previously, you saw me winning the Carabao Cup against Luton. Occasionally I'm going to go Norfolk on you. I'm very sorry. My T's will disappear. No, AFC Wimbledon. Of course. It was Luton that actually Norwich played in the real version. That's why I'm getting muddled up. We won 4-0 against AFC Wimbledon in a confident looking victory. I must say we played some nice stuff. I'm looking for a continuation of that, to continue the good run of form, hopefully continue to build that confidence and that fitness as we get into the real season now. Am I looking to do any more business? There's still a long way left of the transfer window to go, but I have to say I'm quite confident in this squad. We've got a good balance here. We've sold off a lot of players in order to balance the books of financial fair play. We've brought in Baba Rahman from Chelsea, who I think is going to be a very, very good left back for this level. And I'm not sure we do need anybody, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be on the lookout. I do think if the right deal comes up, if the right person is identified, it may very well be that we can get somebody in and use some more of that £17 million budget that we have left. Again, it seems bizarre to me to have a £17 million budget when we're so close to being on the border of the financial fair play. A look at the squad depth screen shows that we're pretty good for most positions. We might have use of a central midfielder who's perhaps better than the rest of the team. We've got a lot of 3 stars there. It's normally nice to have somebody who stands out among the rest, a particular star in a position, and concerns me that Alex Tettey is considered to be the best of all of them. And Tettey, yeah, he's very good, but he's going to be on the decline. So if he's the best, then perhaps we might need to start thinking about getting in somebody that can perhaps push the rest of those onto bigger and better things, because it might very well be we can find somebody better. So my boiler has words to life behind me, clearly intent on acting as my cheerleader for the first match against Huddersfield, and we've picked the side that's going to be playing. We've got Krull in goal, Aarons at right back, Rahman at left back, a centre-back pairing of Gibson and Zimmerman, Sorensen as our defensive midfielder, midfield 2 of Oliver Skipp as box-to-box midfielder, and Kieran Dowell as attacking playmaker. We've got Buendia on the right, we've got Cantwell on the left, and up front, none other than Timu Pukki. So it's a strong team. We're looking to get a good result here and take home the 3 points from the first game. So here we are, folks. We are into the first highlight, and Huddersfield are the team playing with the ball at the moment. They pass out to Norwich trainee Josh Murphy. The ball forward is cut out by our defence. So Murphy now on the ball. He's coming forward with it. You looking to try and stop him, but he takes a shot which is wide of the post. So I'm just going to do an early shout. We're 15 minutes in. Very little has happened. Whilst I'm not... hold on. We've got a highlight now for Huddersfield, and they're coming forward. Murphy on the ball again. He's got lots of the ball so far. Some nice playing again to... off the bar. But Toffolo, left back, another Norwich City trainee that's come up through the ranks. He played for a while at Lincoln before moving to Huddersfield, as I understand. I remember going to Sincil Bank and seeing him play. As somebody that once lived in Lincoln for... So we're now awaiting the next highlight. So Dowell now on the ball. He's bringing it forward to Baba Rahman, who's running down that wing with no one interfering so far. And Murphy takes the ball from him. I mean... Oh, and a stray pass there straight to Pukki, who doesn't convert it. That was a good opportunity there. Pukki really should have done better. So we're not playing too great here. You can see from the XG graph that Huddersfield are the team who are probably doing the better and probably expecting to get the goal if there's going to be one. Todd is nervous. However, we have 2 focused players as well. I'm going to tell them I'm not very happy, but I'm not going to thrash my arms in doing so. It seems to have motivated most of them. So let's get straight back into it. I mean, it's clearly a side that need time to gel together. We're playing a bit disjointed, but Emi Buendia now on the ball. He takes it round 1, straight at the keeper. Again, Timu Puki, very ineffective so far. I'm thinking about a substitution, really. So I'm considering Jordan Hugel coming on, which I think is what we're going to do. Todd is motivated, so I don't really want to take him off, despite the fact he's not having a good game. I think that's all I'm going to do for the time being. So Max steals the ball from a wayward pass, but puts it straight back onto Topolo's feet. It's just a poor pass. And now they're coming forwards with Danny Ward taking the... a nice block there from Ben Gibson, I think it was. Oh, Zimmerman, in fact. I'm going to demand more from the team. So what we've done is we've brought on Lucas Rupp for Jakob Sorensen. Ollie Skip is the one who's moving back into defensive midfield. Zimmerman has had a number of headers, really, from corners and other set pieces, which he could have done a lot better with. It's a 0-0 draw. I'll take it. There were 1 or 2 decent performances out there. Krull got a 7.4. Aaron's got a 7.5. Zimmerman got a 7.4. But it really was up front that we lacked the fluidity needed in order to break them down. Still, as I say, this is early in the season and they need time to come up with the necessary team cohesion, really. So I can't be too harsh on them. So there we have it. That's the first game played. A disappointing 0-0 draw with Huddersfield. But the games come thick and fast with an important game against Preston and then what could be a crunch tie against Bournemouth. We're going to come back, I think, for the end of October. So Brentford and Bristol City, one of those 2 games will be the game that we focus in on. And by that time as well, we'll have a transfer window finishing up. So there may be some additions to the club, you never know. So thank you for joining me for the very first league match of this Norwich City season. Disappointing draw. I'm hopeful that we can still kickstart the season with the next games coming up and hopefully come back to you on the next occasion with some positive news to report and maybe 1 or 2 additions from the end of the transfer window. So if you like this, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel and hopefully see you next time. Take care.
Nice.